Good afternoon, everyone. Today we're going to be going over SCP-074, as everyone has been aware. Some new procedures have been implemented, as well as new staff members, which everyone has received their new hire letter. All of you are going to be stationed for SCP-074 until further notice. Like I said, the document we're going to be going over today has been revised by the higher-ups due to some environmental changes, so let's get right into it. Okay, we're going to be going over SCP-074, an updated file. Object Class, Euclid. Special Containment Procedures list that the SCP is to be contained at Site-81. SCP-074 is an active info hazard. No research in evaluating its anomalous properties is to be conducted. All personnel who have previously engaged in research into the SCP's anomalous properties, who have had a post-secondary or greater education in physics, or who have accessed Archive 074-317E must never come in with a 5-kilometer radius of the SCP. SCP-074 is contained within a 6 meter by 6 meter by 3 meter reinforced glass chamber, filtered to block all ultraviolet light and situated with a windowless room lit by monochromatic safe lights, which serves as secondary containment. Note: a smaller containment chamber significantly increases the probability of the SCP spontaneously breaching primary containment. The containment chamber is to be surrounded with scaffolds bearing sheets of live cultured human skin, held parallel to the surfaces of the containment chamber, and arranged overlapping each other, such that lateral coverage is at least 95%. Skin sheets must be made of a minimum of 3 millimeters thick and warmed to 37 degrees Celsius, and must be grown from samples provided by D-Class personnel. They also require no less than middle school education and no more than high school education. All skin sheets are to be examined on a daily basis for instances of the SCP-074-1. All instances of the 074-1 are to be exorcised and incinerated. SCP-074 is to be fed 75 grams of flesh, shredded apple, genus Malus, leaves, bark, and fruit, hydroponically grown to ensure lack of pollutants and foreign organisms, once a day, via a mechanical dispenser. In the event of a spontaneous containment breach, personnel can coerce the SCP into returning to its containment by first occupying each of its 4 sets of jaws with an entire raw apple, then physically pushing the SCP into the desired direction, gently tapping its compound eyes with an open palm, or spraying its front pair of antennae with a 0.5% solution of methaconic acid. Description: SCP-074 is an anomalous organism which uses various quantum properties at a microscopic scale, and in other ways modifies the standard laws of physics within its immediate vicinity. The specific nature of these modifications appear to be linked with the extent to which humans in the SCP's vicinity are aware that its precise details of the physical laws of the SCP modifies, such that research to determine whether the SCP has or is ever given property or capability results in the SCP developing or manifesting that property or capability. Archive 074-317E, a full list of the anomalous physical phenomena known to be, or to have been, associated with the SCP, is available for personnel level 3 or higher. Personnel who have access to this document will be disqualified from working with the SCP, or for any other reason coming into contact within 5 kilometers of Site-81. SCP-074 has repeatedly manifested the ability to spontaneously materialize at locations as much as 3 meters outside of its primary containment. This is believed to be, or to be, analogous to quantum tunneling. Foundation's entomologists have tentatively identified the SCP as belonging to the order of Isopoda, commonly known as a Woodlouse. Its internal mass is approximately 1,700 kilograms, but its gravitational mass is approximately 375 grams. Its volume has been estimated about 1.7 cubic meters, approximately the size of a compact car. The SCP-074 is female, although it lacks the typical isopod marsupium or brood pouch in which the eggs are incubated, and the parthenogenetic periodically, approximately 1.3 times per hour when the SCP is shielded from ultraviolet light, and approximately 2.29 times per hour when the SCP is exposed to unfiltered daylight. The globular organ at the tip of the ovipositor luminescence. It emits what was originally thought to be a form of non-iodizing radiation, but which has been since identified as coherent wave packets. Note that personnel who properly understand the concept of wave packets are disqualified from working with the SCP. The probability of one of the SCP's self-fertilized eggs, henceforth is SCP-074-1, refine, literally becoming a thing that is spontaneously coming into existence, because we still don't know a lot about the physical properties. Instances of the SCP-074-1 prefer initially rely and incubate within the flesh of humans with knowledge of physics. The rudimentary knowledge of physics, which even poorly educated adult citizens of a technological civilization can acquire via cultural osmosis. Example, magnets can attract and repel each other, matter is made of atoms, light has a speed, appears to be sufficient enough for the SCP to manifest itself in. In the absence of suitable humans to serve as hosts, the wave packets will refi with other organisms, or within inanimate objects. However, rather than incubating, the eggs will wither and die, leaving perforations similar to radiation damage at a microscopic scale. The wave packets appear to decay over time, as no wave packets or instances of the wave packet related damage have been detected at distances greater than 400 meters from the SCP. The rate at which successfully incubated instances of the SCP-1 mature appears to be dependent on the host's exposure of ultraviolet light, with a host exposed to an average of 30 minutes of unfiltered sunlight per day for a month. An instance of the SCP-074-1 was observed to grow from 2 milligrams to 8 kilograms, at which point it was surgically excised and killed. Whereas within a host totally isolated from natural light for a month, 3 simultaneously instances reached sizes of excision only about 600 grams, 680 grams, and 710 grams. The complete developmental history and life cycle of the SCP-074-1, including how they emerge from their host and their size at emergence, is still yet unknown. And that will wrap up our document for today. Everyone in this room already knows that they have to have experience with this SCP before going into it. It's a very dangerous one and can result in a lot of headache for the SCP agency. Now that we've gone over this, we're going to go into the room over. We're going to start dissecting some samples to get us ready for what comes next. Thank you, everyone. I'll meet you in the hallway.